Hi, this is a brief tutorial on the end of marking period checks and balances, I like to call it, for posting grades in your grade book. A couple of things I just want to remind you of. First of all, when you are ready to post your grades from your grade book should be filled out like this, and you should see a running average in your categories and a running average, in your in progress grades. If you don't see a running average, that tells you that you did not set up your grade calc options in the beginning of the year. So if you don't see a running average in your categories or in the in progress grades, go back over to your settings and you can toggle back in your settings by clicking on the triple arrow that says settings and go back to grade calc options and make sure that is filled out with the in progress grade filled out under the each quarter grade, populated with gradebook, and if you weight your categories, populate the weight categories. It's not necessary to populate your interim reports because there isn't any calculation on your interim reports. If you did do that, however, it's not a problem, but it doesn't need to be done. So make sure all of your 4 quarters have that in progress grade and gradebook populated. In addition, at the end of the year, you need to have your final grade, cumulative grade for your courses. So you need to have that done as well. Once that's done and it's saved, these averages under your categories and your in progress grades will be viewed. I keep getting out of the gradebook here. So once that's done and you're satisfied with all your assignments that they're in and the grades are in, you will then go to the orange post under the in progress column and hit the post in post grade. If you don't see that it's orange, that's because the grading window is not open yet. And if the grading window is not open yet, you cannot post your grades. So the grading window being open, you select post, and then another window is going to pop up and it's going to say post to term 1 and the task is quarter grade. You're going to select OK. And then it's going to tell you your grades will be posted upon saving. Also hit OK. Now if you go over to your posted column, you will notice that there's a percentage and a grade. You have to be sure that the percentage and the grade match. It does round up and round down, but it has to be the correct rounding up and rounding down. If you adjust grades manually, you need to go into each of the cells of the column under percent and grade and make the adjustment manually. So if you give extra credit, you would go up and make the adjustment, but you also have to make the adjustment under the percent column or it will not calculate properly. Once you do that, you need to hit the save button. If you don't hit the save button, the posted grades will not save and they'll be blank. The second piece of this is, of course, filling in the report card comments. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. You can go individually by student and go right next to, in the column that it says report card grades, you can go to the CC, and if you hover over that blue link, you will see that it says add canned comment, and you can do it one by student. And there's 2 ways you can do this. I'm going to show you the first way. You can go to the comment and just select the comment and hit add comments. And you can select more than one, hit add comments, and you see that the comment is added in there. If you want to go back and change something, you can go back into the student, click on the link CC, and you could go back and take the checks off the numeric comment, the box next to the numeric comment. Another way you can put comments in is you can take the code, the number that is in front of the comment, and type it in right here where it says enter codes. So I want to put in behavior improving, for example. So I'm going to type in the number 3. If you want to put in more than one comment, you would separate them by a comma and put in another comment. Then you're going to click the add button right next to it. And if you notice, it's going to automatically populate the check boxes next to the comment. So it kind of does the same thing that we did the first time around. Then I'm going to go to the bottom of the window, hit add comments, and then you will see the comments are added. If you want to put the same comments in for every student in your class, you can go up to the fill button, click fill, and this will populate the comments for the entire class. And you could use either method for this. You could enter the code manually, or you can check the code. Either way will enter the code for the class. Now I'm going to hit the fill button down here. If you notice, that's a slightly different command. And then another window is going to pop up and it's going to ask you, do you want all the students to be updated? Yes, okay. And it will populate your entire class with those comments that you chose. But they're not in here permanently until you hit the save button. One last thing about the comments, if you know the grading window is open, but you don't see the blue CC'd link next to in the comment column, that means your account settings are not checked. So if you do not see this blue CC, you're going to go down to the bottom left here, and you're going to click account settings. Let's go. And once you click the account settings,